It's time for a new adventure.
Welcome back to another Adventures in Business. This is your co-host Amy Zander with ZD Media, and I'm with the lovely Lisa Fisher. How you doing, Lisa?
Amy, I'm doing fantastic. I am so grateful that I have you on this adventure with me. You are the magic that makes this all happen. And I just, our friendship and your talent and your amazingness, I just love it. So I am full of gratitude today. How are you doing?
Oh, thanks. I'm doing really well. I'm enjoying the summer. I was just up at Ferris University earlier this week with my daughter for her orientation. So I've got my oldest, going off to college. So that's a new chapter in our family. So I'm pretty excited for her new adventure she's going on. So that's good. That's cool. I'm not looking forward to the hot weather that's right around the corner again, but I guess that's summer in Michigan. So I can't really complain, I guess. I will complain, but I shouldn't.
I love it. I love it.
I know, but I'm one of those rare people that don't complain in the winter when it's cold out. I love the cold. So I guess I'll make up for it then.
I see our guests kind of like wrinkling at the cold.
Right.
Yes, I'm not a winter person.
No.
So I was born in February. I have a hate relationship that's very strong when it comes
with the cold.
To snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. And now that we've heard from Siyanne, I'm going to introduce our lovely guest today, Siyanne Sampson, a dedicated mother of twin boys raised here in the Lansing, Michigan area. She is the owner of an organization called Miniature Selfies, a photo booth service. Her passion lies in connecting her local community through the magic of her photo booth company, creating cherished memories for families and friends. Alongside her entrepreneurial pursuits, Siyanne constantly hones her video design craft, striving for perfection in her work. She finds fulfillment in inspiring others to chase their dreams and stay true to their authentic selves, believing that everyone's unique journey contributes to a brighter world. I just loved reading that. Usually I kind of give this quick little intro, but welcome, Siyanne. You are so amazing. How are you today?
I'm doing so good. I had 2 cups of coffee. So yeah, I have all the energy in the world to really be here in this moment with you guys. I'm so happy you guys let me this platform.
Excellent. We're happy to have you. I'm sorry, go ahead, Lisa.
I was going to say, before we start talking about Miniature Selfies and what you're doing and why you're here, before the show aired, you said you were Beyonce ready for this episode. Can you please share with me, what does it mean to be Beyonce ready?
Okay. I always have I'm one of those people that I always have a quote for something, and then usually it correlates with Beyonce. So when I say I'm already Beyonce ready, it's just that we cannot deny the fact. Like anytime she's on TV shows, talk shows, and stuff like that, she's always saying the right things, looking great at the same time. I envy for that type of perfection. You know, I'm probably 75% of that Beyonce effect right now. But I'm going to get there before I'm 6 feet under. That's my goal.
Right. Goals. Right.
I love it. I love it. Very good. Very good. Thank you for that explanation. I got some work to do. But honestly, share with us all about your business. Tell us about Miniature Selfies.
Yes. Miniature Selfies is a photo booth company that I just recently started. I have 2 different services for 2 different types of equipment. It's the 360 photo booth, and I also have the selfie photo booth. Both of those options, no matter what, always have a compact but fun packages for everyone to enjoy. So I go over the top. I make sure I have custom props. I make sure I have custom overlays. I have an open partnership and communication with clients and organizations about their needs and wants and how we really can perfect this whole entire experience so everyone can have something to take away from it and be able to have proof of it too. Because what better way to say that I went and did something and have proof of it?
Right. So this is something that you bring to an event or something like that? Okay.
Everything
Excellent.
is portable right now. I have the selfie booth is more for indoor activities, but the 360 photo booth, the one that I have is specifically portable. It doesn't need any wires. It does. I have rechargeable batteries. I have a portable TV. Everything is portable, just for out of convenience for any small or big space.
Okay. And so explain a little bit. I think most people know what a photo booth is, but explain what the 360 is.
The 360 is a 360 video view of people making those funny TikTok faces or dances. I even tell people on a regular basis, if you could dance in the shower when nobody's looking, you can do the 360 photo booth. It's a great experience to be able to see how you had such a good time at one point of a milestone or entrepreneurial milestone throughout your journey. Like no matter what, it's a great takeaway from the whole experience. That's why I enhanced that experience with my Polaroid camera. I have tons of those. I just recently ordered, so I can be able to bring that with me when I do events for those people that not so inclined to be their silly selves. The ones that feel more comfortable sitting in the chair in the corner, watching their family and friends have a good time, and rather just take a quick picture and just put it in their wallet and just be gone. Like I have that too, and that's also available and always included in all of my packages.
Okay. So what kind
Great.
of events have you brought your things to so far?
Whew. I can say it's been one hell of a ride. It feels like a Willy Wonka factory. I did a little bit of everything. Okay, it's been a baby shower, a club promotion launch. I did a summer backyard party downtown. I did the Juneteenth festival. Now I'm constantly doing things. So now we're getting to the next month. I'll be doing a back to school activity with some art students. I'll also be doing a cookout, and everything is most likely on free. I want to highlight that. Like anytime, my packages are always have a set package. But anytime I attend these events, 9 times out of 10, if there's an admission fee, it's affordable, it's $5, or it's just free, just a free experience, free admission, just period. Because I want to be able to help and uplift other community organizers or leaders. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So right now, the biggest one that I'm proud of that I just connected with is this young lady. She's a cook actually, and she's in the running to be a chef. For better, she's in the running to actually be first place. I really think she could take it home, and she's gonna have a big, huge event where she's gonna give out free plates to people that bought a ticket to help her get to that position. And I'll be giving free selfies and stuff like that. And that's just what I really mean. It's like I go hand in hand with, I always make sure that I'm available to help out success stories and people like that just doing the grind work to just persevere and show people that they have talent or just, exploit their talents. Because, like, who wouldn't?
Right. Right.
And wow. When did you really recognize that you were passionate for giving back and supporting and helping other people? I mean, it sounds to me, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, the photo booth is just kind of the means to contribute to the success, the happiness, the joy of others. But when did you decide that this is what you wanted to do?
I don't want to scare anybody, but I decided I wanted to do this after I went through a traumatic experience last year. This goes perfect with what I said about my comment about I hate the winter. Last year, I unfortunately broke and dislocated my ankle, and like 4 days before my birthday, and then 4 months after doing the recovery and the therapy and all that stuff, I lost a good promotion that I had with a security company. And just like any old person, when you lose and you lose and you lose, you just pack up and go, because who wants to be here for another winter, And unfortunately, though, I realized I'm not a Southern girl. I'm a city girl, and I had to come back to Lansing. But it didn't take away from my experience at all. Nashville, Tennessee taught me so many things, especially being like more financially independent And it also taught me like the power and of a photo booth rental company has, to be able to enhance the experience and really make a difference in people's lives for just a short amount of time. Nothing feels better than hearing somebody compliment you about your outfit, your personality, and be able to show that either through a photo or through a video. And I just knew when I came back home and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna settle up, figure out what I can do. And I knew one thing for sure, I didn't want to get back and do the 9 to 5 job and just work my butt off for years and just hope for a promotion. I was gonna do something that's really gonna make a difference and that's gonna make me feel more fulfilling. And whether if I whether I'm doing it on my own or I have my family and friends to be able to support me. So, yeah.
Excellent. It's always nice to be able to set your own schedule, especially when you got young kids and that kind of thing. We said that a lot on the show, that we always like to see people that have been able to venture out and do their own thing and have that freedom. Although sometimes you end up working more when you work for yourself than for somebody else, but at least you're working for yourself, right?
Yes. Nobody talks about the odd hours though. I find myself having only moments of peace between 12 and 3 just because my boys are asleep. Okay.
Right.
Because we are on nonstop go all the time throughout the day. But I always advocate that you have to make those times. You have to make those sacrifices and stuff. If you really want to see genuine like improvement in your business or within yourself. Because when I'm too comfortable in something that I'm doing, I have to get out of it. I feed off discomfort for a reason. It's because that shows that I'm okay with growth. I'm okay with another thing that happens. I'm well prepared for it, whether mentally or physically.
Okay, that's great. Well, that sets you up to be a business owner. That's for sure. You gotta get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That is absolutely true. Absolutely. Yeah. So give our listeners a quick tip on how to take a good selfie.
Oh my goodness. You think happy thoughts. Okay. It's not gonna work. I tell people it's not gonna work, especially with the teenagers, if you just in there just make cute duck faces, okay? Happy thoughts. And sometimes when I'm working with people, especially on site when I'm taking their miniature photo and stuff, I make a joke about something that the president is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's my student loans? It's supposed to be like I always casually make a joke that correlates with the event, the vibe, and everything. I'm very good at picking up people's emotions, personalities, and very quick in a 5-minute, 10-minute conversation. In those type of situations and stuff, when I'm taking their photo, it has the best results every single time.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And my daughter, whenever I'm taking pictures of her, she's always like, "Mom, hold the camera up. Take a picture from up, not down below."
Yes.
That.
Angles is everything, but sometimes the simple things work too.
Yeah.
And I'm a simple person. I can tell you that. Simple as lemonade. I'm telling you right now. But it's not so dry.
Right.
I love it. What was one of your favorite events? You don't have to name the event, but what was one of your favorite events that you had one of your booths at?
I can honestly say Juneteenth because I had my family support, and that's when I actually had to like really introduce myself and get people excited to do it. I would never charge admission again because it was so hard to convince people to do it for $10. But next year, I'm more determined to make it a free thing and just advocate that if they want to be in the running for a free session, they have to donate $5. It's all about like it's all a learning experience every single time I do an event. But Juneteenth was like the most fun event that I did, and it also set a tone for me to network and with other community organizers, and also I gained like 3 or 4 clients. My favorite one that I'm excited about doing is an open house next year. She was so shy and she was so adamant about not doing it. because she was a little bit self body conscious and stuff. She felt like she was too big and that her hair wasn't perfect, and and it took some convincing and some mom convincing that she was just perfect as she are. And when she got on and she did it a couple times, and I sent her those videos through her phone, she was so happy. And her mom and herself offered like, "Hey, can you fit us in for next year? Because we don't want to work with anyone but you." And I told her yes, I would. So it was so much of a learning experience. Just touch and go the whole entire day.
Yeah,
and that's what I love most about that.
I think there's just so much value in what you said there and helping people feel good about themselves, building confidence. And I'm sorry, people think that it's just women that lack confidence and struggle with those images and appearance. That is not a true statement, right? Everybody struggles. And when you've got somebody that's got a gift like you do, that's giving back to helping not just our young people, but our adults feel confident about who they are and love themselves, it's just going to create so much more positivity in this world we're living in. So,
right. And I'm thinking about some of the past guests we've had on the show that might be really good referral partners for this business too. We've had some like confidence coaches on our team, but we've also had photographers. So some photographers might be really good people, especially ones that do like senior portraits and stuff, because they could refer you to do some more of those open houses and things like that, and other people that put big events and things on. So I know that a lot of our past guests that have been on the show are regular listeners of this show. So I'm putting it out there right now. So if you're listening to this show and you think that Siyanne Sampson with Miniature Selfies would be a good referral partner for you, I highly recommend that you listen to the show and check out the show notes to get a hold of her. And while we're on that subject, why don't you tell people how they can best get a hold of you?
Oh my goodness. You can get a hold of me through phone number, email, or my website. But my website is most definitely the best place to go. Only because I'm always doing so many things, especially with my phone. If it's either designing or following up on those appointments with other folks, it's always nice to fall back on something and actually make that time, that special time, to be able to connect with you and be able to figure out where we can meet. Where's the middle ground of how we can uplift each other with our businesses or interests, because I'm always about uplifting the community in my most authentic way.
Right. So tell people what your website is.
It's Miniature Selfies, space in between, period, square site.com, square period site.
Right. So that's miniatures-selfies.square.site. And as always, we'll have the links to the website and any of her social media, plus her email and all that good stuff on the show notes for this episode. So you can find it there.
Yes.
Nice. Now, you already shared that you're looking forward to this open house next year, and that's exciting you. But from a business perspective, what are you most looking forward to in 2024?
Oh my goodness. It's so weird though, isn't it? Because the year's almost over and it feels like I'm just getting started. Especially like it's been a year in the whole nutshell with this business. We only actually start taking clients on June 1st. And only being 2 months in, I could say in 2024, I'm confident that I will gain the public at least trust, um, or at least be the go-to person people know that will be a best option for a very important social event, whether it's promotional for their business or a marketing move or a community event to uplift the same mission that I have. I'm ready for that. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how many free events or how many people I have to reach out to be able to convince them that the no is what I'm not striving for, the yes is what I'm striving for. I'm willing to make those sacrifices. I'm willing to make time.
Very good.
Good attitude.
And so when you start thinking about that growth and that yes that you're looking for, if you were to envision somebody in this area that you really wanted to meet, to get to know you and get to know what your business is and hire you, who would that be?
Oh my goodness. I would say Governor Gretchen or
All
anybody
right.
from the channel news, local news here station. Yeah. One or the other, because it seems like anytime someone makes it to the news or doing business with a government official, it's up from there. You know what I'm saying? Like the mission, the everything I'm about, like everything my business about, I'll be able to amplify that even more on a broader scale. You know what I mean? In less than probably a year time. Because I'm very determined to just do that at least in a year time. I mean, I'm in here for the long run because I did this. The whole reason I even did this business because I really wanted to show my kids that if you strive, if you have a dream and you really, really want to make it happen, and every time you think about it, it sounds so real, then you have to do it. You have to take accountability and you have to bring it to the table because no one else is going to do a better job than you are. You are your own expert, no matter how many YouTube videos you watch.
Or TikTok.
Right. That's very true. That's very true. And I believe too that if you have an idea and you have a passion about something and it keeps you up at night, you think about it constantly, it's always coming up in your life, other people are mentioning it, you've got to try it. It's there in your life and you've got to give it a shot. Yep. Yeah. Well, okay. So you've heard it. So she wants to meet Gretchen Whitmer, somebody from the news. That could be a newspaper, a TV station, something like that. So if you're listening to this podcast and you're looking for a news story about an up and coming business that is serving the community and it's something fun and creative that is going to potentially be involved in a lot of different events and something that you can bring to anything that's really going on in our community. This is it. This is your story. This is your news story right here.
Yes. I love it. Yeah. Thank you so much for being a guest on our show and sharing, oh my gosh, your energy, your enthusiasm, your passion. And I look forward to seeing you in the community. We met at a networking event. So I am looking forward to seeing you in the community and the impact that you're making, right? Contributing to a brighter world. So thank you so much for what you're doing. And I really appreciate you being here and giving back like you do. That's important to Amy and I. So thank you.
It is. It was nice meeting you. And I also look forward to seeing you around and getting a selfie with you for sure.
Yes, for sure. I would love to host any type of event. You ladies are so wonderful. I appreciate being on this platform. You sharing it with me. Lisa, I know we're most likely going to see each other again in person. But remember, you can find me next to the food. I'm a foodie when it comes to talking about my business because I can't just help. Those are two of my favorite things in the world. So thank you again, you guys, for this opportunity. And yes, thank you to the viewers that's listening right now. Remember, if you want to collect some memories and not things, head up Miniature Selfies.
Excellent.
Love it.
Thank you so much. And thank you again to all of our listeners for joining us on another Adventures in Business. We release episodes every Wednesday. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts and also our YouTube channel, which is Adventures in Business. Thank you so much. We hope you have a great day. And as always, make it an adventure.
This is a Zedia Media production.